Hi, and this is another little core blast workout using the interval times of 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. So very similar to last week's core blast video. This week we're going to do 4 different exercises and 3 rounds, so it's still a nice little 12-minute workout. I'll show you very quickly the 4 exercises. We have toe taps to begin, so we start on your back with your legs in the tabletop position, hips at 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees. Flex your feet, heel taps I should say, so yeah, flex your feet. And then you hinge at the hip and just lower one heel down and lift, and then the other heel down and lift. What you're focusing on is your lower spine, so there's no arching in the spine. So as you lower, you're not feeling the middle section of your spine lift up and seeing your ribs flare. So we always think about keeping the ribs down as we lower the legs. Okay, so that's one exercise. Second exercise then is with feet on the floor, hands behind your head, and come up into a 3 pulse ab curl. So come up, 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 and lower. Now you can release the hands if you prefer. Breathing out, and lower. Good, nice and slow and controlled. Third exercise, we're going to do the tick-tocks from side to side. So we bring the legs up into this tabletop position again, and then roll legs over to one side, keeping both shoulders connected, back into the center, over to the other side, working into our obliques. Then the final exercise, over into a plank and shoulder taps. So coming up onto your toes, or you can stay down on your knees in this nice diagonal line if that's easier for you. And you tap, tap. Right hand over to left shoulder, left hand over to right shoulder. Okay, so those are our 4 exercises. Let's get started. Okay, starting with our toe taps first. So come down onto your back, lift the legs up into tabletop position, flex your feet and lower. Keep calling them toe taps, I mean heel drops. You're touching your heel down to the floor. Now, if this all feels too easy for you, you can try lowering both legs together. But just really pay attention to your spine, like I said, so there's no nasty arching. Good. Nice and slow, we're not rushing. Just like before, when we're working to time, it doesn't mean we have to rush through things. There's our 3 seconds and rest. Good, let's bring the feet down onto the floor. Turn that volume up a wee bit. And we'll get ready for our 3 pulse abdominal curls. So use your rest to just breathe, relax. Then nice breath in. And on your out breath, lift head and shoulders, pulse, 2, 3, and lower. Breathe out, lift, 2, 3, breathe in, lower. Good. And lower. And lower, lovely. Just slowing everything right down, focusing in on the muscles. Let's do one last one. And relax, good. Next exercise is your tick-tocks from side to side. So we want to bring the arms out slightly to the side so you have enough room for the legs to go from side to side. Lift your legs up, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Over to the side on your in-breath, back into the center on your out-breath. Over to the side on your in-breath, back to the center on your out-breath. Now you can try just resting down as far as the elbows so that you're not really tempted to use your arms
to support you too much. We want all of the work coming from the core muscles, from those obliques. Breathe in and over, shoulders stay down. Breathe out to the center. Good. Brilliant, that's that section finished. Now over onto your plank. Remember the options, hands and toes or hands and knees. I'll show you the first round here just on hands and knees. So you make sure that you drop your hips down so you're in a nice diagonal line, and then tap right shoulder to left, or right hand to left shoulder, and the opposite. Good, now you're trying not to really lean over too much from side to side, so you're trying to hold your body really nice and steady. And that way hopefully you'll feel those core muscles working as you lift each hand off. Good, so toes or knees are fine, whichever you can manage. Keep on breathing, 10 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now back over, ready for round 2. We're going into our heel drops. So lying back on your back again. Lift the legs up, good to get ready. Flex your feet, breathe in, then hinge at the hip, lower one heel down and back, other heel and back. Good, always thinking about this core section. Breathe out, lower. Lower spine stays firm down into the floor. Back of the ribs always connected. Good. Nearly there, about 10 more seconds. That's us. Good. Both feet down onto the floor now. We're going to get ready for our 3 pulse ab curls. So you can have your hands behind your head if you want for the support for your neck, or hands released so you're reaching down the outside of your legs. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Lift, 2, 3, and lower. So I want this pulse to come from the abs. 2, 3, and lower. Hands behind the head if you need. 2, 3, and lower. Now we're not pulling the head, we're just supporting the head. And lower. Good, nearly there. And release. Brilliant, into our TikToks from side to side. So arms out to the side of the body. Lift your legs up and we'll get ready to begin. Try resting just down as far as the elbows, so we're not really pressing down into the arms. Good, and go. Breathe in, over to the side. Breathe out, into the center. Breathe in to the side. Breathe out to the center. Good, and just keep on rocking TikTok from side to side. Lovely. Nice and slow. Make sure both your shoulders constantly connected to the floor. Last couple of seconds. Brilliant. Okay, over for our plank, shoulder taps. I'll show you from toes this time instead of from the knees. So hands under shoulders. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Come up into your plank, nice and strong. Tap, tap. Opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Without rocking too much from side to side. So you're trying to stay really flat and steady in your line of plank. Good, 20 seconds left. Press back into those heels. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, it's hard to talk when you're doing that one. Okay, last round now of all of them. So over onto your back, ready for the final round of your heel drops. So let's get the legs up. Ready to begin, feet flexed, and lower, and lift. Lower, thinking about your abs. Breathe out, pull belly button in as you lower each heel down. Good. Lovely, just keep steady with the rhythm. Not rushing anything. Nearly there, into your last 5 seconds. Brilliant. Rest both your feet down onto the floor now. And get ready for the ab curls. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. And lift. And lower as you breathe in. Breathe out, out, out. Breathe in and release. Good. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in, release. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in, release. And release. Good. Last one. And release. Lovely. Ready for our TikToks. So arms out to the sides. And nearly ready. Let's get the legs up into position. 3, 2, 1. And go. Breathe in over to the side. Breathe out back into the center. Breathe in to the side. Breathe out, coming back in. You might want to put your hands even up onto your shoulders as your wee reminder not to overly use the arms. This is a core workout. Lovely. Breathe in, drop over, breathe out, core in as you bring the knees back into the center. Lovely. Last one. Good. Now your final plank. So remember options, knees or toes, whichever you prefer. And try not to wobble from side to side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Up into your plank, whichever you prefer. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Remember to breathe. Never hold your breath. I know sometimes when things get hard, you feel like holding your breath. There we are, last 12 seconds. Three, 2, 1. And rest. Just come down into your nice shell stretch, child's pose. Push the bum back down onto your heels. You might want to bring the knees apart to allow yourself a bit more room to just stretch forwards. Bring your forehead down onto the mat. You might want to bring your arms down either side of the body as well, just to release the pressure on your shoulders. Good, well done. And then just come to the center of your mat with the legs crossed. And come into a little bit of side bend just to stretch out those obliques. And over to the other side. One more each way. Brilliant, well done. So another nice core blaster done, and I will hopefully see you on another video soon. Bye.